episode, this should be 27. And as the 27th episode, it is titled Last Prep Before Megapithecus. I hope I didn't type Last Prep Before Megatherium. So, um, I have been farming up a little bit of XP. I doubt I'm gonna hit level 100 before the Megatherium fight. And honestly, I don't think I'll bother. So, what I'm going to do today is go after the artifact of the Brute. Because the Brute artifact is actually the only artifact that I'm missing, because I want to do the Megatherium fight. And I believe the Brute is a easy underwater cave. So we have Artifact of the Devourer and Artifact of the Pack, which are the two artifacts that are required for, the Megatherium. The Megapithecus, which is the boss fight that I'm choosing to do first. Now, I thought about doing Brood first, but I've decided against it. Anyways, I have done quite a bit of prep for this boss fight. And when I say I've done quite a bit of prep, I mean I have raised 20 Therizinosaurs from hatchlings. So we have Boss Fight Pig, who has 132,000 hunger. We have Kibble Farmer 1. She has 3,024 stamina. Although, I personally think it would be better if I got her up to about 3,005. Because the Wikipedia, Reddit actually indicates that that is the amount a UT should have. So that it can basically do it can do its courage raw every single time it finishes its, by the time it restores the stamina it needs to do its next courage raw, it will have... Okay, courage raw takes down its stamina, but by the time it's ready to raw again, its stamina's back to full. So, we now have another boss fight theory that is ready to go. And I have been trying to get them all to about 25,000 health, although I haven't done that. So in between episodes, actually, we're probably going to have to do that. So, let's get both of these. Next up, we are looking for our Sako. So we have the 18,000 health one, 7.5k, 4.9k. This Sako is really a like a champion. And then we also have Megalodon. So we have quite a few Megalodons, but let's see, 5.8, not gonna take that one. That's a baby. 9.2 might be okay. 9.6 better. 7.9 not that much, and doesn't have the 57% melee. 6.5 is good. 9.4 it's kind of okay. 11k. 20k. This is HP and food with 500. Oh, okay. HP food, weight melee. I don't know which of these to take, honestly. I mean, they're both good, but honestly, my plan for this engagement is kind of not to fight everything. And you guys may be wondering how I plan to, not fight the things. And the answer to that is... Where did I put my... Oh, I'm wearing my armor. Okay. The answer to that is quite simple. I'm going to just run through the cave. If that is completely unfeasible, we will... If that's completely untenable, like there's no possible... Oh my god, I'm such a doof. I forgot to bring scuba. such a simple mistake to make, but it would have had to, you know, have me come all the way back here. Where are all the scuba chest pieces? 1 scuba tank, 2 scuba tanks. I just dump them in here because I know they can break down into polymer. I'm confused. I probably don't need that many scuba tanks, but oh, there they are. But I mean, you know, should be okay if I just take 4. Although, maybe I bring a bit of food. Also, Nosferatu is dead. We tried to kill Gigas, but that turned out very poorly on our end. Kind of turned out incredibly poorly, actually. So, we'll not worry about any of that. We'll just try and make our way through what we have. We'll do as good as we can, you know, this way. Where is my... an energy brew? Where are my med brews? I put all my med brews and antidotes in... I might have put my med brews and my antidotes in... Oh, okay, wait, no. I used up all my med brews. Whoops. Okay, real quick. How many can I make? I can make 9 med brews. That's gonna have to be good enough. We are tremendously short on Tinto berries. Yikes. Okay. Well, we'll worry about that less. Although, I will probably still want to bring my Megalodon as a spare mount. Omega... In case I, you know, manage to get my hands on the artifact, but I need to flee out the whole cave. 572, 915%. That is insane. But I think weight and melee, well, actually, HP and food are also both good stats to have. But the HP stat is like 44. We have a male who has 44. I think this will suffice. That. Turn this off. And then we will take Twitter and... Oh, by the way, I've done some work with a Zeppelin. So I made myself a Zeppelin quite a long time ago. But what I elected to do with it was just leave it sitting here like a boat. And then I had another idea. I didn't know there was such a big structure limit. I was gonna put ramps on the sides and then have ceilings and then have fences, but that did not work out. So what I instead decided to do was just make a barge, like an aerial barge that could carry maybe 3 Theries at the same time. So that means instead of throwing out all 20 cryo balls and moving them as one big homogeneous mass towards the target, which is probably going to be that Megatherium, the blue obelisk. Instead of doing that, I'm going to have to move them in shifts. So what will happen is there's a limit to how often I can throw out the cryopod, right? Every 300 seconds. So my options are take 20 cryopods, go there, throw them all out around the obelisk, wait for them to rise. Once they're all up, start the fight. But that means that because of how much torpor my Therazinos have, some of them have up to like 28 or 30,000 torpor. That means that even with their rapid torpor drop, they can be asleep for like hours. They can be asleep for like an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. No, none of that 18-minute shit. Okay, so what do you do in that situation? Well, take them, or you take the Theries, and you basically throw one out every time you have the chance to throw one out. So I could throw them all out while at home, wait for them to wake up within the safety of my home, and then move them there as a big mass. I'll just whistle follow all. I'll put them on one group whistle. I'll group whistle them, and we'll march over to the obelisk. But here's the problem, right? If they attack, if one thing attacks one of them, they're all going to bum rush the thing, and it's going to turn into a huge, huge mess. They're going to be scattered everywhere as we're moving, because they can't move as a compact group. They're going to be spreading out. They're going to be getting stuck on trees and rocks and terrain features and shit. And eventually I'm going to have to fly back the exact route that I took, and then pick up every single ferry that I managed to lose over the course of my transport. So, in lieu of that, or in light of that, we have two options. Okay? First, we have our boat, which is Hollow's Ark. We bring all of the ferries out to the beach. We put them on Hollow's Ark, and we do the equivalent of the military operation that is known as a coastal hook, which is where you have infantrymen on boats, and they will, you know, instead of deploying, they will move around, or they'll move following the coast, and then they'll either be dropped off on the beach, Normandy style, or you drop them off in the water, and if they're trained like Navy SEALs, they'll swim in. That's the method of attack. And I could wheel them around to the ocean closest to here, or the closest point of land where it's, you know, traversable, and then effectively march them all the way up there. That's terrible. When I have the option of putting them on a Zeppelin in groups of 3 or 4, maybe 4. Filling the Zeppelin with gasoline so it can fly. Taking them all the way up, and then once they're up at the right level, I just, you know, fly the Zeppelin. I basically, from where my base is, I go straight up. I fly the Zeppelin directly over to the blue ob, and then I deposit them there. And I'm thinking that is the method of transportation I'm going to use for all of the... Why is a military jet flying over my house? Never mind, we're in Singapore. That happens all the time. I'm in Pasir Ris. That's why it happens all the time. But we will use that similar attack pattern, and what we will effectively do is we will fly from home base to Blue Ob, and then to Red Ob for you know, we will basically fly the same way, and then to Green Ob, which I think Green Ob is like here. Wait, hold on. I wanna say Green Ob is like here. No, wait, no. I think this is Green Ob. I think that's precisely where Green Ob is. What I'm gonna have to do, so that I can navigate the shortest route, you know, Occam's Razor. Wait, no. I'm not sure, but it's the hypotenuse rule. It's the one that dictates that the shortest distance between any 2 points is a straight line. So what I'm gonna do for the troop movement, for the Therizino movement, is that I'm going to go to each of the obelisks. I'm going to put a waypoint, and instead of using like natural terrain features to fiddle fart around, I'm just going to cut. I'm going to fly up above all the terrain features and then cut straight between 2 points. And yeah, that's basically it. I have most of the tributes hunted except for the deep oceanic ones. Like, I don't have that many alpha... You know what? I don't think I have a single alpha Tuso beak. I don't think I have like a single alpha Mosa. Well, no. I've definitely killed 1 alpha Mosa. I don't have that many alpha Megalodon fins. But basically, we still have a little bit of work to do. But I'm confident in our ability to do the work, if that makes any sense. So first off, I'm going to poke my... Ooh, Jesus. Yeah, let's not. So... Just checking there's no Giga over here. I'm deeply paranoid. That was a horrifying sound. But anyways, yeah, for the Alpha Overseer... Well, okay. To do the Gamma Tech Cave, I really just need one of each of the Gamma trophies. To access it on Beta, I need to have killed one Alpha Kano, one Alpha Tyranno, one Alpha Raptor. To access the Alpha Tech Cave, I need an Alpha Broodmother trophy, an Alpha Dragon trophy, an Alpha Megalodon fin, an Alpha Mosasaur tooth, an Alpha Tusotooth's eye, an Alpha Carnotaurus arm, an Alpha Leedzichthys blubber. Do you want to know how much of a noob I am at this game? I did not even know that there were Alpha Leedzichthys. Alpha Megapithecus trophy, Alpha Raptor claws, and Alpha Tyrannosaur teeth. So, suffice it to say, very long shopping list. But that's okay. Even though I don't have my Thylacoleo anymore, I think we have an Alpha Rex tooth. And failing that, I just need to keep flying back between my house and Kano Island until I find an Alpha Rex. And once the Alpha Rex has been found, I just kind of need to get on top of a tall place and, you know, dump... Oh my god, I didn't bring any shotgun shells. I didn't bring my shotgun, I didn't bring my shotgun shells. The reason for that is because I have put them inside... I put the shotgun in my dummy that I've called the boss loadout dummy. Oh, well, no, I have one for the monkey. I'm gonna use different armor to fight the other two bosses because the Dragon's Arena is incredibly hot. The Megapithecus Arena is incredibly cold. The Broodmothers you can just do in, like, the best armor that you have. And yeah, that should be most of what I need done. Well, that should be most of it. Anyways, let me zoom on over to the Brute artifact. And now I don't have a personal damage dealing weapon, but my Sako is imprinted. Ooh, level are you? Ugh, not that good of a level. My Sako is imprinted. Why did I get vocal fry from hearing that Tyrannosaur roar? My Krakens must be doing something funny. Anyways. Don't want to land here to regain stamina. That would be a very bad idea. Oh yeah, there's a level 140, I think there is a level 140 Bronto near my base. I considered getting her off camera, just you know, for the ease of... Oh, hey, hold on, what level? Level 50. Gross. Gross. Just for the sheer ease with which I could get berries. I would just need to left click once in near my home, and we would have all of the berries we ever need. But I've kind of opted against that. So let's just you know, if I didn't have a place to live, this would be a decent-ish place to live. Specifically up on here. Also, there are parts of the map that I still haven't discovered. I've apparently never flown through this exact area. That's gonna change when I go get the Broodmother trophy, but I've apparently not done it yet. So I guess that's interesting. And yeah, we're probably gonna go tackle the cave on my Sako. And if there's any indoor... Ooh, what level are you? Ugh. Gross. Gross. Wish I knew where precise... Ooh! Oh my god, that's like the first Basilo I've seen You know, I actually saw a Leopleurodon before I saw a Baslo. Isn't that crazy? Oh, there's the FPS drop. And I need to remember that I'm not here to fight things. I'm not here to fight things, I'm not even here to win. I'm here to run. Going to run through everything that is present in this cave. And then, God willing, there's nothing here that is, you know, gonna try and start shit. But, yeah. I'm just gonna handle the surface part of the cave with my... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me go back into the water and see if there's more than one way to reach this spot. Because there's a possibility that I'm not making the right travel decision. Although, it does look like this is actually the same spot. So, I guess these are the two main... I guess we're doing our second underwater cave. And this is hopefully the one that gives me access to the artifact of the, I want to... Yeah, okay, it's Brute. It's Brute. I just looked at the map. It's Brute artifact. And I'm just gonna go clear this whole thing out with my friend the crocodile. Wait a sec. I feel like we've been in this spot before. Huh. Maybe we need to go back in the water? Lag spike. Maybe I took a wrong turn. Here's the thing. I didn't read the guide. I didn't read any guide or anything. I just kinda... I'm just kind of doing this on emotion. I'm getting the feeling... Wait a second. This is the exit to the cave. What am I... Ugh. Zorro moment. Actual Roronoa Zorro moment I'm having. Also, I just realized that I did not bring a single sleeping bag. I think I can remedy that. And the way I intend to remedy that is... I will... As soon as I see anything I can kill that has hide, I kill it. I take its hide. I harvest vegetables from inside the cave. Or I harvest berry bushes inside the cave. And then using said combination of hide and berry bushes, we go... we make ourselves some sleeping bags in a safe spot. Put them down and get ready to... Oh. Yep. Non-tameable... Ooh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's skip the whole water section. I don't really feel like it. Oh, that is a lot of high-level Pulmonos. Yeah, our torpidity is going to be dropping in this, but I don't know if these things actually have any skin. I mean, some of them are dying. I might need to wait until I find bats. Because bats will definitely have hide, right? I don't think there's anything else that lives underwater that drops hide when I kill it. Wait, no, maybe Basilos will drop hide. I know Megalodons don't drop hide for some weird reason. Even though, you know, it's called shark skin. I don't think dung beetles drop hide. about the stuff in here. Does anything here that I can kill for hide? I doubt it. And it also looks like there's a way down through here. So if this is not the way forward, then I might be a little out of luck, and I might need to do this in one life. Also, I'm going into this cave blind. I don't know if we need a gas mask. I don't know if we need this. I don't know if we need that. I just saw the look. I effectively woke up this morning and said, "Fuck it, we ball." All right, that's the extent of the prep I've done. Maybe if I see a Megalania and kill it, I can get my hands on a little bit of hide. But failing that, I don't think anything else. Bats drop hide. Megalanias. What is that a Palovia? Hold on. It's a dung beetle. Okay. If there's another Sako in here, it may drop hide. That's... $391 on a mouse 2 is crazy good. Okay, that's a dung beetle. That's a manta. Ah, bingo. I see an onyx. I just don't know how I'll get to the onyx. Well, I'll get close enough to shoot it, and then I'll shoot it, probably. But, depending on how much hide we get out of that, we might only be able to make like 1 or 2 bags. Let's take this. I usually take them. I don't know why I take so many like default like low-level pikes. I think it's so that I think it's because I intend to eventually break them down to the into the constituent resources, but I always forget and I just have a bunch of pikes lying around. Part of me is kind of wondering, is this the easy underwater cave? Because my Sako is doing okay in here. I say this, we haven't had to deal with any Mega Neura swarms yet. But you know, things may change. Oh my god, the bats are mate boosted. This is awful. 391. Just gotta hope I can kill these things before they give me rabies and I need to waste a potion. Or does the Sako saddle actually protect the rider? Oh, never mind. I was completely mistaken. Ah, bingo. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Here specifically. Just so that I don't get pushed off into the water and meet like a Moza or something. I was having really good luck with those bats though. It was crazy how much they were hitting me, but how little I was actually how I didn't contract rabies for so long. $391. Yep, $391. Oh, ooh, treasure map. It's primitive. Still worth keeping though. Just for the, just for the fun of it. Oh, and while I'm in the cave, I should probably switch over to stone arrows on my crossbow instead of, instead of the arrows that don't kill things. Now. Let's gather as much fiber as I can. Very least. Sleeping bag. Crafting. How many can I make? 1. I'm short on fiber. Oh wait, no, I can make another. We have just enough to make we have enough to make 2. And if we find more bats, we will have more. Oh, we need like 15 hide. It's weird. These bushes are a lot harder to harvest. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just going mad. Maybe that's it. Oh. But we will keep all the other stuff. More bats. Shouldn't be any more bats. There are scorpions down there, but ooh, level 280 Megalodon. What I wouldn't give to be able to tame one of those and go on underwater adventures. I think a perfect tamed 280 Megalodon could just solo a few of the... Wait a second. That looks like a person built it. I'm actually quite sure a person built that. That looks like bad news. And the Zephactinuses come on shore to attack me. They can almost. That's kind of a disgusting noise. These things are tanky. And not just because they're like level 180. Well, I'm probably not low enough that I need all that. I'm gonna let them jump up and see if I can kill 1 or 2 of them. That's a level 200, good lord. Good grief. You know what, actually? I don't doubt that there's loot in that water. I don't doubt that there's, probably at least... I don't doubt that there's at least like a yellow if not higher, drop in there. But what I doubt is whether it's worth risking, you know, death by bleeding to get. I'm just weirdly surprised that I didn't see that thing to my right. Then again, maybe I came in and I was like really single-minded.
Tusoteuthis vampirus is a very aggressive water predator. Approximately 9 meters long, Tusoteuthis is a terror of the
You
deep.
can shoot him.
Once it grabs its prey, it slowly crushes it into submission while using the talons on its tentacles to siphon and drink the victim's blood. Tusoteuthis is a terrifying opponent for several reasons. Firstly, its grab slowly renders its victim unconscious, so death isn't the only concern. Secondly, its vampiric blood drain instantly revitalizes it, even during combat. Finally, if Tusoteuthis is losing the fight, it sprays a cloud of ink into the surrounding water, blinding its attackers to cover a sneaky escape. One of the major benefits of taming Tusoteuthis is harvesting its ink. Unlike normal ink, Tusoteuthis ink is very oily and can even be refined into fuels such as gasoline. Between that and Tusoteuthis' distinct capability to grab
that's
and
definitely a
carry
supply crate.
large
I saw a
creatures
supply crate.
underwater, it makes for an excellent aquatic tame, despite its slower speed.
Let's see if we can kite them onto land and then start putting in the work while they're... No? Well, gotta kill them however we can, I guess. Because that's definitely a supply crate. And it would not... I'm actually wondering if the artifact is in here. Because, I mean, you know, it's thematically appropriate. Think about it. You have a pool of water with all the giant aquatic hyper carnivores in it. You give someone the run around to go all the way around a cave, and you're like, huh, where is it? And then they come back here and they're like, oh, it's in the lake. I saw a supply crate. I'm not sure if the supply crate had the artifact in it. It's worth a try at the very least. Also, since I'm not doing this to tame, I can probably just hold down the button. This one's slightly lower level. And the more pack members I can kill before I need to go into the water and check for an artifact, the better. Because every one of these things is a menace. And the more of them are together in one place, the higher the pack buff goes. Maybe I should get rid of the pack leader first. These things take headshot damage. Then again, where does the head end on a fish? It's all head. I know intellectually that, you know, as vertebrates they have a skull and they have a cervical spine. But you look at that thing and it's just like a line. You know, it's a cylinder. In theory, everything should be a headshot. Why is that not a hit? Also, this is an undersea cave, which means every loot box I find is a chance that I get my hands on a really good blueprint. Specifically a long neck rifle blueprint, but if I can get a pump shoddy blueprint, that'll do. I'll be happy with that. Oh, jellyfish. And a 280 Megalodon. That can't be good. That can't be easy to fight. Oh, wait. Maybe I should save a few shots at least to take out the jellyfish. Uh-oh, jellyfish. But yeah, I saw a supply crate somewhere here, right? Ooh. Ooh. That's good stuff. Going to stick. You know what? As long as I evade the jellyfish and don't get stunned off, I should be okay, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, that stacking bleed is some nasty work. I still remember how those fish killed me like the second I reached Herbivore Island. Ah, that was fun. Super early game when I thought I was gonna live on Herbivore Island permanently. In the end, I guess I did end up becoming like a herbivore specialist because my assault squad is herbivores and herbivores alone. So, you know, I guess funny how things like that work out. Oh, wait. Can I get it on land? Let's go! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There was one of them near me. Uh-oh. Uh... Get out of the water, get out of the water. The opposite of that one... Oh, thank god. Okay. The opposite of that one Poseidon musical number from... Epic. Instead of get in the water, we get... we get out of the water. Need the Meg teeth. Don't know what those will be useful for. Artifact of the Brute. I just saw the Artifact of the Brute supply crate. I was dead on. You know, we have the jellyfish taken care of. Why don't I just use these crossbow bolts for what they're meant for? I got 10. That's 1.6k damage. The rest we're gonna have to do by Sako melee or by switching to a Trank torpidity weapon. But I think we've got this. It's a shame you can't tame the cave creatures, even if they're close to like 150. Even if they're like a legal level, you should be able... You're not able to tame them because you're inside a cave. I guess it makes sense in the lore, I guess, if they're like, yeah, these are extra aggressive creatures because they've lived in such cramped, shitty confines and they hate each other. Did I bring enough crossbow bolts? I hope I did. Man, I don't know how I take one of these things out. Even with an Ascendant crossbow, its topper is climbing slower than its health is dropping. Maybe you need shocking trank darts. No, wait, you can't use those underwater. Maybe you need like a trank spear bolts. Maybe I should have brought my spear gun for this. That one did even less. My god. Uh-oh. Now we're the one who's stuck. Shit. I did not know that he could beach himself that effectively. I swear there was one more. Oh, that's the artifact of the brute. I swear there was one more of them. There he is. Oh, he's in the... He was in the rock. Okay. Okay, you're not going anywhere now. Fuck. Nope. Not letting you go. Okay. It almost looks safe. Let's go. One artifact of the brute. And I do believe there was a blue crate down here. Don't mind if I do. And let's trawl around here looking for another crate. Because I see a lot of lights that could be the color of a crate. But, well, truth be told, I don't actually see a crate. Maybe I need to exit this region and go somewhere else. I know there's a way out. And the light here really looks like there could be a... Well, at least the light... The light coming out of... Well, no, that was where we got the crate. Hmm. 250 manta. That is insane. As if we needed another reason to avoid the river biome. I wish there was like a loot box highlighter, you know? It wouldn't like guide us to it. It would just, if it's in your line of sight, or it should be in your line of sight, you can view it. Got a Nidaria there. Yep. I think there are Nidaria inside the wall. Well, we could wait for the crate to respawn and hope that since it gave us a rocket launcher, maybe the crate will also give us a... I don't know. Something of a quality with a rocket launcher? Mayhaps a... I don't know. Although here's a good idea. I could put down a platform somewhere in this cave. I could put down a simple bed. I could use the fast travel feature to teleport into here. And then once I, you know, collect the crates every time like every time they spawn. I don't know how I'd block off all the caves spawns though. But once that happened, I don't know. I don't really see another loot box anywhere. Also, is this cave meant to be done while breathing air? Because I feel like if you had a fast Sako, you could probably just go from pocket to air to pocket to air. Sorry, pocket of air to pocket of air. You know? Maybe. This secret ghetto. Oh, see, secret grotto. Shit, my bad. Disable following. This would be a lovely place to build a secret base.
I decided to seek out volunteers
Oh,
for my
I
next
love
experiment
David
among the
Tennant.
island's larger tribes.
I love
I thought
David
that
Tennant.
surely they would be willing to help after I patiently moderated so many of their frivolous disputes. How idealistic of me. Instead, they have yet another favor to ask. Apparently, there's a new tribe that's behaving rather aggressively, and no one can successfully negotiate with its leader. So naturally, they have turned to me. It's rather bothersome, but I can't touch their logic. If Sir Edmund Rockwell cannot reason with this Nerva fellow, then who can?
That was actually a pretty fast artifact run. And I didn't die. Which is cool. So I guess with that, we can actually... You know what? I think the artifact of the brew was the only thing I'm missing. We could very well do Megapithecus today.